Well, morning everybody. We're out here at Zwartkop's Golf Club today. Beautiful day for golf. Steven's found himself in a fairway bunker scenario here. He's played the shot out towards the green. Didn't go too great. He's on the right hand side of the green into another bunker. But Steven, I think just looking at the way you approached the shot, looking at what you did, I think a lot of people aren't 100% sure on how to actually play a fairway bunker shot. Right, I'm just going to throw a ball into the bunker here, pretty much where Steve laid in the bunker. Now, first things first, first rule out of a bunker, and any bunker, whether you're playing a fairway bunker shot or a greenside bunker shot, you're not allowed to actually touch the sand before you play the shot. And Steve's club actually just touched the sand there before he took the club away. It's something I just noticed from the side there. So just make a mental note. If you're going to touch the sand before you play the shot, that does come with a penalty. Greenside and also fairway bunkers. So just remember that. Right. When it comes to the fairway bunker shot, we're going to talk a little bit about technique and also club selection. Those are the two things I'm going to focus on today. The first thing I would say, when you walk into a fairway bunker, you're going to look at your scenario, how far you've got to go to either the green. If it's a par 4, for example, you can actually reach the green. Or let's say, for example, you're on a par 5, you can't reach the green, you can only play a layup shot. Look at how far the ball must go, and according to that, you'll actually then select the club. However, very important, let's say for argument's sake, like now I'm about 140 meters away from the green. For me, this would be about a 9-9 shot. Very, very important though, is you have to take into consideration the height of the lip in front of the bunker. So as you look towards my left hand side here, you'll just basically see there's a bit of a lip here on the bunker. However, I am quite far back in the bunker, so that lip for me is not really in play. So very important, before you select your club, it doesn't necessarily mean that the right club for that specific distance can work, because you could have a very high lip in front of you. Sometimes you've got to take your medicine, like for example, think of the British Open, those little pot bunkers. When the pros drive it into that, they take a sandwich or a lob wedge, get it back into play, because they physically can't take the right club to actually reach the green. You are penalized sometimes. However, this bunker, I'm quite lucky, far enough back. I've selected a 9-9, and now we're going to talk about the setup. So first things first, remember you can't ground the club. Second of all, look at your scenario. Can I actually attack the green or use the selected club I want to use with the lip in front in the bunker? Does it allow me to actually go for the shot? And according to that, select the right club then. Right, let's just talk about the setup here. The first thing I'm going to suggest, I want you to just grip the club about a half an inch shorter than normal. Normally you would hold it right at the back, so let's say about a half an inch shorter than normal. From there, as you take your setup position, the bunkers here are quite firm, so I won't dig my feet in very deep. Why you would dig your feet in is just to give you stability in the bunker. And then very, very important, what I find works very nicely is just when you address the ball, just sort of hover the club sort of towards the middle top of the ball to the back of the ball. So I'm just going to go down here and just show you. So from here, instead of putting the club right next to the ball down by the sand, I'm going to sort of suggest middle to middle top of the ball. That's where you're going to actually hover the club. And the reason for that is, what I find most amateurs do is they grip the club at the back, they place the club behind the ball just above the sand, and I find that 90% of the time they tend to hit the sand first, or they try and scoop the ball up out of the bunker and actually hit it thin. Exactly what happened to Steve there. He just tried to help it out the bunker and he caught it a bit thin. So grip it a little bit shorter. For a 9-9, my ball position would be sort of center in my stance, or just left of center. Hover the club, as I said, top off of the ball, middle to top off, and from there then make a normal swing. As you turn to the top and you commit down into the golf ball, because you're gripping the club a little bit lower and you started a fraction high, you can actually commit down into the shot. By committing down, you can connect the ball first and then probably hit a bit of sand afterwards. Right, let's give it a go. Right, just short of the green. However, the strike was awesome. Steve-O, come back in here. Just want to find out if you're happy with the info that I shared with you.
Yeah, definitely. I learned one or two things here now that I didn't know, but thank you for that.
Only a pleasure. Well, let's move on with the course and let's go see what other challenges we can find out there today.